What does federal code say about the income? Look up the definition. Income from the sale of property. Are you doing that at work? No. Business income. Do you have that? No. Do you have gains? No. Including wages, salaries, compensation for services. What you are offering is compensation for your services. They should be compensating you because you are the employer, because you are offering the service. The labor and service is two different words, but they talk as if it's one. They talk as if job and work mean the same thing when it does not. Pay attention, people. Green hearts in my chat right now. If this making sense, drop a green heart in the chat. FYP is 75 people in my live. Hashtag FYP. Let's go. Take a minute to tap that screen. Get them lights up. Take a minute to drop them roses. I like my roses while I'm alive. At least deserve a dozen, 12 roses. How do we get a car if they ask for income? You are providing the credit in that transaction. Did you just hear the lady on my call not too long ago say they purchased your credit? Your credit was purchased. Thank you for my roses. You know I love them. They make me dance. Ooh, thanks for the roses. You extended the credit with your application, which was your property. You're going to get a car because you're going to go to the bank on your own behalf. Don't let the dealership go on your behalf. You go to the bank on your own behalf, and when they do go to the dealership and they send all them letters out to try to shop your credit around to see who's going to purchase it for the most, because again, your property is your application. Once you fill that contract out, it is your property. So you provided property in the beginning of that transaction and you walked out of there with nothing, but they purchased your credit from a third party, which the bank did. I got a call with the underwriter. I told y'all with her clearly saying, Advice Star, the senior underwriter, clearly said, yes ma'am, we purchased your credit. We sure do. So if you're purchasing my credit, if you are purchasing my credit, why wasn't I paid for my property? And why do I need to give you cash if I gave you my social security number, which is attached to my social security account number? Account number. Remember, it shall be unlawful for any federal, state, or local government agency to deny you any individual right, benefit, or privilege. Remember, a right is not a privilege, which is not a benefit. Again, a right is not a benefit, which is SSI, EBT, public assistance. Those are benefits. So a benefit cannot be denied. Only thing that can be denied or accepted is a what? Privilege. So if I can't be denied my right, benefit, or privilege, how the hell did I not get this brand new Maserati? Why the hell I don't have my brand new home? Because I don't read, because I'm at work, because I'm strolling on my TikTok on my break, and I don't have time to focus and read because I hate my boss. I hate paying these bills. You get what I'm saying? Thanks for sharing. Thank you for tapping that screen. I'm loving you. That's why I'm talking to you about this. Okay, and you can put them on notice, public notice, when you fill out their paper application. Listen, like I said, they have no paper applications. What are we looking at on Citibank? Listen, read it. Sit down and read it, because you don't be agreeing to none of this junk. I acknowledge that you reserve absolute discretion in deciding which of my or request an application to approve. You don't agree for them to approve a right. You can't agree for them to approve a privilege. You cannot agree for them to approve. A privilege can only be denied or approved, but really it all be automated because you never call after they deny you at the dealership. Your ass don't call. You do not get on the phone and call all the people every bank that they sent that deal to. Remember, your application is power of attorney. When they went to the bank on your behalf at the dealership, they made that deal or offer as if they were you. But you never negotiated no terms and conditions. They came back and said for you to drive away in this 2024 Hyundai, you need to give us $500 a month and we need $3,200 down. But if you extended your social security number, where they purchased your credit, I'm trying to figure it out. And if I'm not making sense, please correct me. I am open for correction. If this is not making sense to you, please ask me any questions that you need to ask me. If this is not making sense to you, please speak up. Let me know. Is this making sense? I'm just trying to make sure that I'm on the same page. Then, when you fill out your application, guess what? You need to be sure that you are reading. United States citizen. Read it. You see what it says? I/we represent and warrant that we are not a U.S. person, and that I/we are not acting for or on behalf of a U.S. person. A U.S. person is one. A U.S. person is one who is a U.S. citizen, a permanent resident, green card holder of the United States, or a person who meets the substantial presence test. Listen to me. Read it before you put your property on it. Because once you put your property on this application, it's up for grabs. Everybody can slide you except for you. But you don't even endorse it properly. Okay, so remember what I'm telling you. You have the right to fill out a paper application. When you want to get anything, any kind of card or whatever, you can fill that stuff out with paper, dog. You do not have to do it the way they telling you. That is how you're going to send them a public law notice and all that. You can't do that when it's online. Let's see. Amex. Look, application form PDF. PDF. This is what I be talking about. We swear we know everything. You can't tell people nothing. People know everything. Oh, look at whose sister is that. Whose sister is that? Citibank. You can't tell people nothing. People know everything. People know everything, honey. But I'm the one who know. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to pull it up so you can see it. Customer type. About your application. About yourself. Are you applying on this loan on behalf of your all caps name? Yes, you are. So again, your child support killer letter, because this is about child support today. But really, you got all this. Your child support letter is right here and ready to go. Again, I'm gonna play that child support letter one more time so you guys can hear it. Yes, they must give a remedy to online applications. Print out. Exactly. They have to print. You have an option to print that stuff out. You don't have to do that. Okay, so again, let's go in. And let me tell you, remember about your tax return, sis. You did not receive any income. So in your income section on your tax return, let me pull up a 1040 so y'all can read it with me, because I'll be like 1040. Because this is where y'all messing up at. This is where you was messing up at, right? Come on, man. Let me get the PDF. This is where you messing up at with your tax return, because you don't read. What do it say? Income. Why are you putting your income in this box if you just read that income is profits or gains or capital investments? So why would you put that you get income? That's why you're not getting your full return back. But when I go down and read a little bit more, guess what this tell me? Payments. And guess what else it tell me? Amount refunded to you. I'm going to drop the mic. I'm going to drop the mic because Cotton Vicky blasted dang on it. Nah. If I ain't no fire, somebody come put my fire out. You hear me? Somebody come put my fire out. Somebody come put Diamond Fire out because she is on fire. Listen to me. Read it. Stop running y'all mouth and looking for an easy way out because you don't want to pay. Why is people charging for this information? Because guess what? You're not going to sit down and read it because you're lazy. You're frustrated. You're going through things in your life that's distracting you from reading your damn return. And I've been there. So when I'm saying this to you, don't be offended because I'm also helping you, but I'm checking you at the same time. Do you notice that payments have federal income tax withheld, and so does income have federal tax withheld? Pay attention. Pay attention, dog. Forms W-2. Pay a freaking attention. So when you filling out this return, are you putting your taxable dividends in? Are you filling out this tax return right? Because guess what? It clearly says amount you want refunded to you in this line, 34. So if you reporting your wages as income, of course you're not going to get no money back. But guess what? If you reporting that as overpayments, guess what? All these should be zeros. When you get here, you shouldn't be putting nothing up here. But again, y'all don't know how to do that return, but that's why you got me. Y'all be scared for some reason because y'all have been scammed 1,000 times, but y'all stop looking for an easy way out. If you stop looking for a quick fix, you can get linked in with somebody who really can help you. Nothing's happened overnight. Yes, you're going to have to send a couple letters. No, it's not going to happen right away. But patient. Trust yourself. Trust God in what he led you to, who he connected you to, and what he let you read. Because I'm going to take you there to read it for yourself, baby girl. My boy, you got to be there to read it yourself. Because you don't know where to first start reading. Oh, she's so overwhelming. It's too much information. But ain't nobody teach you how to have sex so you learned it. I'm just going to keep it real. We all grown in this life. Everybody in here know how to be intimate with somebody else. But you didn't know to read your dang on 1040 at 40 years old. At 30 years old. I was there. I'm just going to keep it real with you. This was once me. But I'm no longer in that space, and I'm called to be a blessing to others in my life, and I have to be obedient by telling you simply, hush and read. What do I always say on my post? Hush and read. Stop talking and searching for all these people on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok because you're tired of paying bills. I get it. Trust me. But guess what? You need to fill out that tax return right. And you need to stop letting these little stupid little girls. I do taxes and they do not know the laws to go with it. Never even open up the IRS code book. They don't know what they doing. That's why you end up owing because you get reported your income, baby. You did not engage in federal taxable activities. So why would they be putting your income and your federal withheld in this box instead of putting it in this box and allowing you to get the amount you wanted refunded to you? Yes, it was an overpayment. Yes. Other payments and refundable credits. You should be putting all that information here, not anywhere else in your payment section. Then when it gets to your refund section, it clearly says it. I'm going to drop the mic. And I'm truly loving you. That's why I'm telling you. Because the average person can keep you in the dark about this information. You never even run across it. But because I'm loving you is the reason why I'm just going to be blatantly honest and tell you. Now, I don't do other people's tax return. Why? Because I don't want nobody calling my phone saying, hey, well, I haven't received my, I don't want other people calling my phone, harassing me. Nah, but guess what? Everybody talk about it. Estimated tax. We gonna go do our ES, okay? And do your ES. But did you put your ES on your tax return? Prince.